5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good morning and thank you for tuning in today to witness this momentous event. Welcome to the Unitrade Industries Berhad virtual IPO Prospectus launch in conjunction with its upcoming listing on the ACE market of Bursa Malaysia Securities Berhad. I'm Charmaine Chu and it is my great pleasure to be your host for today. Founded in 1979, Unitrade is primarily involved in the wholesale and distribution of building materials in Malaysia. Over the course of 43 years, the group has earned a stellar reputation for its mastery in facilitating the smooth running of the country's building materials supply chain. Beyond its wholesale specialty, the company also possesses manufacturing capabilities for pre-insulated pipes and offers rental services for temporary structural support equipment. Unitrade's exposure extends across the life cycle of buildings and infrastructures, encompassing productions, constructions, repair and maintenance, as well as retrofitting. Today, its warehouse, which contains a wide array of inventories, often at huge volumes, has become the go-to place for its customers. Before we proceed to the main event, let us all sit back and enjoy Unitrade's corporate video presentation to learn a little bit more about the company.
Building and infrastructure developments help enhance connectivity, foster economic growth, create new jobs, and improve the well-being of the population. They are essentially key hallmarks of a developed nation. At Unitrade Industries Berhad, we play an important role as a facilitator of these enriching developments, assisting Malaysia in her bid to join the ranks of developed countries. Founded in 1979, we are an industry veteran with a formidable 4-decade track record. Unitrade is best known for the wholesale and distribution of building materials, manufacturing and sale of pre-insulated pipes, and the rental of structural support equipment. Our clients come to us as we offer an extensive range of building materials and other construction necessities. We also have Alfran, our house brand under Unitrade that offers the highest quality pipes, valves, fittings, and other accessories. Our pre-insulated pipes are produced in-house under strict quality control using top-tier materials. They are customizable to clients' requirements and are deliverable within a short turnaround time. Unitrade's innovative solutions make the procurement process seamless for our clients, giving them the best support available in the market. Our mastery in what we do has earned the trust of giants in infrastructure, property development, retail, healthcare, education, and more. With success comes responsibility. At Unitrade, we are an environmentally conscious group, committed to minimizing the negative externalities of the business by incorporating sustainability into our operations. The recent integration of all our facilities in one location has successfully reduced not just time and logistical costs, but also our carbon footprint. Additionally, this new facility will be supported by clean energy through solar panels and EV charging stations, tangibly reflecting our commitment towards a more sustainable future. More importantly, we never stop investing in the welfare of our people, who are the backbone of our success. Whether it's through wellness amenities, policies, or benefits, we maintain a strong sense of community at Unitrade by showing that we care. Moving forward, we at Unitrade Industries Berhad will continue to grow and expand our market presence in the construction ecosystem. Together with our clients, we shall give our best in building a better Malaysia.
I hope you found the video as insightful as I did. Now, without further ado, let us call upon Mr. Nomi Sim, the Managing Director of Unitrade Industries Berhad, to give his opening remarks.
Thank you, Charmaine. A warm welcome to all distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. I am Nomi Sim, the Managing Director of Unitrade Industries Berhad. We are truly honored to have you with us on this wonderful day as we celebrate the unveiling of our IPO Prospectus, and thus moving a step closer to our upcoming listing on the ACE market of Bursa, Malaysia. First, allow me to indulge a little bit in our history. It all goes back to 1979, when my father, Mr. Sim Keng Chaw, took a leap of faith into entrepreneurship and started trading pipes, valves and fittings out of a hardware store. The objective then was simple: to provide for the family. Boy, the early days were surely difficult, but one can do wonders when you combine sheer hard work, grit and determination. So brick by brick, my father put the building blocks in place. Unitrade grew and flourished. We moved into our own shop house, then a warehouse, and subsequently upgraded to bigger ones. We also expanded our business to include the manufacturing and sale of pre-insulated pipes and the renting of temporary structural support equipment for construction activities. Today, we consolidate 6,319 SKUs of building materials from around 483 suppliers under one roof. The extensive range of products coupled with our dedication to create a top-tier purchasing experience have resulted in the vast network of active customers we boast today at 1,232. Never in our wildest dreams could we have thought Unitrade to grow into one of the largest homegrown building materials companies in the country by revenue size. Over the past decades, we have successfully weathered through some of the toughest headwinds, including the debt crisis of the 1980s, the Asian financial crisis of the 1990s, and the banking crisis of the 2000s, coming out of each stronger than before. It was no different this time around with the COVID-19 pandemic. Not only did we survive what was arguably the worst crisis of our generation, but produce a record-breaking performance with a 28.8 million ringgit net profit in financial year 2021. As the second-generation leader helming the group, it is now my mission to continue this legacy and take care of the enlarged group of stakeholders of Unitrade. We are certainly not resting on our laurels. Just as we were 43 years ago, we are as motivated today to expand our business. This listing exercise shall springboard Unitrade to do just that. As you may know, the building materials industry is one of the most important basic industries of the national economy, relating directly to the development of the country. With the economic recovery well underway, the Ministry of Finance has projected the construction sector GDP to expand by 11.5% to 59 billion ringgit in 2022. Against this backdrop, one can do the maths on the potential demand for building materials. As an industry ripe with opportunities, the ball is in our court. Right now, we need two things to take Unitrade to the next level: more working capital and bigger storage space. With our recent relocation to an industrial complex that houses a much larger warehouse, we are already halfway there in this quest for growth. Essentially, out of the 100 million ringgit of expected proceeds, we are prioritizing a sum of 50.5 million ringgit for working capital needs. This will enable us to bulk up our inventory volume as well as expand our product range. In addition, 5 million ringgit will be allocated to set up a new pipe fabrication center at our industrial complex to provide end-to-end pipe services to our customers. Thereafter, we will be able to offer clients off-site pipe fabrication service, freeing up space at their construction sites and giving them greater operational efficiency to expedite construction progress. The remaining 39.8 million ringgit and 4.7 million ringgit will be used for the repayment of bank borrowings and the listing expenses respectively. Underpinned by the increasingly favorable macroeconomic factors, a new listing status and fresh fundings, we are confident in the prospects of Unitrade and look forward to maximizing value for all our stakeholders, including our new potential shareholders. Yes, that's you. Ladies and gentlemen, bigger things await us and we are raring to go. We welcome you to join us as we enter this new and exciting phase of our corporate journey. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Normis Sim, for the wonderful welcome address. Moving on, it is my pleasure to welcome Mr. Gary Ting, the Head of Corporate Finance at M&A Securities Sendirian Berhad, to say a few words.
Good morning, I'm Gary Ting, the Head of Corporate Finance at M&A Securities Senjaram Berhad. Firstly, I would like to congratulate the team at Unitrade Industries Berhad as you take this next step and route to your listing. Founded by Mr. Simon Sim in 1979 and now helmed by Mr. Norman Singh, both father and son have successfully led the transformation of the group from a small-scale trader of M&E products to one of the largest building materials wholesalers and distributors in Malaysia today, offering an extensive range of building materials for various building and construction activities, primarily in civil works and M&E works. Unitrade plays an important role as a distributor in the building materials supply chain, bridging the gap between manufacturers and construction companies. Their products are widely used in the construction of new buildings and infrastructure, in building refurbishments and retrofitting, and in the repair as well as maintenance of buildings and M&E equipment. Apart from that, they also have other business segments in the manufacture and sale of pre-insulated pipes and rental of temporary structural support equipment. Over the past 40 years, they have proven themselves to be a leading force in the industry, and Syarikat Logam Unitrade Senjaram Berhad has been a household name when it comes to building materials. In the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic, Unitrade posted net profit growth of 50% at 28.8 million ringgit in FY 2021 on the back of 1.03 billion ringgit revenue. This is a clear indication of the sound business model, as their products are used throughout the life cycles of building and infrastructure. This reduces business concentration risk arising from unanticipated downturns in a particular life cycle stage of the construction industry. Ladies and gentlemen, through this listing exercise, the company will raise an expected 100 million ringgit from the capital market. At an IPO price of 32 cents, Unitrade will have a market capitalization of 500 million upon listing. It is noteworthy to mention that Unitrade will be the largest listing on ACE market of Bursa securities since its formation in 2009. Looking ahead, with Malaysia now in the endemic phase, the economic recovery is expected to hit higher gears in 2022. This will in turn spur the construction sector with the rollout of more public and private projects, subsequently boosting demand for building materials. With the completion of the new 530,000 square feet industrial complex early this year, they have significantly increased their warehousing capacity to accommodate higher numbers of inventories as well as consolidated all other business segments under one roof to enhance the operational efficiency in procurement, logistics, administration, and human resources. We are pleased to inform that the take-up rate for the private placement portion of IPO shares has been encouraging. I'm very positive that the public portion of the IPO shares will be equally well received. To end my note, I would like to thank the family of promoters, Simon, Alice, Normis, Simpson, Yongchi, Leon, Juing, as well as your IPO team for entrusting M&A Securities to be part of your listing journey. It has been wonderful working with all of you, and we look forward to continuing our good relationship post-listing. A big thank you to all professionals involved in this listing exercise, which include RDS, the legal advisors, KPMG, auditors and accountants, Smith Zander, the market researcher, Boardroom being the company secretary and share registrar, and the Malaysian Issuance House for their contribution. To Unitrade, we wish you all the best in your future undertakings as a soon-to-be a public listed company. Thank you and stay safe.
Thank you, Mr. Gary Ting, for the encouraging note. Ladies and gentlemen, we have now arrived at the pinnacle of the event, the unveiling of the IPO Prospectus. Before we begin, let's give a warm welcome to our VIPs. Gentlemen, on the count of 3, 2, 1. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. A big congratulations to Unitrade on the successful launch of your IPO prospectus. And on behalf of the group, we would like to extend our deepest appreciation to each and every one of you for spending this delightful morning with us. And on that note, we wish you a lovely day ahead. Stay safe and take care.